Well, it's November 22nd, maybe 23rd, last time I checked. Had one snow so far this year. Gonna get another snow tomorrow, they say. Could be quite a bit, could not be quite a bit. You never can trust those weathermen. Anyhow, snow, for those in the firewood business, is usually a good thing. You know, makes phone ring, all that good stuff. And sometimes you're just not prepared. So behind me here, or underneath me, depending which way you want to think about it, I got a machine. It's the wrong color, but we took this machine in on trade, and the old man used to say, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. And by what I mean there, if you guys aren't ready because you thought, well, you wouldn't have winter this year and you really need a firewood processor, this one's ready to rock and roll this very afternoon if you so please. So for a reasonable price of about $60,000, it could be yours. And because of the season and all, you know, it's Christmas time coming up, I'm going to give something away. This side of the Mississippi, free delivery if you buy it this year. So again, Dyna 16, diesel, cat, we're going to go through some of the details. Pretty nice machine. $60,000 can be yours. You call today. We'll have it on the road here. Well, hell, if you call earlier than if they'll get out here this afternoon. So there you go, Dyna 16. Let's take a look at it. What do we got here? I've never actually played with one of these before. Seen them plenty of time. Good fellas up there in Michigan build this thing. It's got a great big conveyor on it. Folds in two. I bet you that's got to be 20, 24 feet long. It's got this little winch right here, and we'll show you how to deploy it in a second, but really you can make a pretty big pile of fire with that conveyor. And this guy here, it's got a 5-inch ram, looks like it. Looks like an 8-way wedge, pretty fancy wedge going on there. By the looks of it, looks pretty new. I think it was recently replaced by the guy we took this on trade for. So if you get that camera right down in there, you take a look at that wedge, big old guy. It's got this neat little plexiglass shield here to keep sawdust out of your face, that's always nice. Saw, I think here this does up to 18 inches in diameter, give or take, but again, never seen one before, so I'd say it's about 18 inches. Nice 4x4 saw on there. I believe it's got a piston motor. Got some lights on there, those look fancy. Control center here, real cool. Got joystick, so it's like two-hand operation. Saw, log forward, log backwards. Wedge lift, you don't really use that often, and then bring your log off the deck there. Just put your deck up and down. And I believe that's your splitter right there. Yeah, that's what she's got going on. Diesel engine, I think it's a cat diesel. Got a cool little computer display there. Really, you know, throttle up, down, turn it off. Real nice fit and finish on these Dynas. That's your winch control to go up and down there. Couldn't tell you what that plug does, but I'm sure it does something awesome. All right, so back here we got this great big aluminum manifold block. Lots of crazy stuff going on in there. Some super scientific hydraulics. You know, Dyna's great about that kind of stuff there. You see, nice thick I-beam there of sorts. This little kind of funny little roller thingy here, and I think that holds your log down as you're feeding it. We got a hydraulic tank. I don't know how many gallons it is, I had to guess. Probably 40, give or take. Got a nice little oil cooler tucked up underneath here. Deflector shield so you don't break it, you know, when you're going down the road. Live deck, chain. Nice little chain there to bring the log forward. And, that's got a cylinder, so that'll come down. So 3-strand live deck. This will be maybe 16 feet long from that roller to the end, give or take. Now this is real cool. We spent a lot of time on this, I reckon. This is a 6-way wedge, and I got it held on this neat little thing in the machine so you don't leave in the yard. You buy one of our machines, you're liable to trip over our wedges because we don't have that, so that's real cool. I like that. Coming around the front side here, you got this chain for your feed trough. Nice tiny little big chain there with these cool little nipples, I call them. Funny word there, but you know, that helps you feed, so that's pretty nice. I like that. Center tensioner, that's great. That here, by the way, on this machine, brand new 2 5/16 coupler. I put that on myself this morning, so that's real nice. You get that brand new, no problems there. So that's great. And then you got your trailer wiring, all this good stuff. Nice 2.5-inch beam there, triangulated. Kind of looks cool. You got this jack. Now, this jack's a little long in the tooth. This machine has 1,900 hours on it, but still works great. And then once you get that side lifted up, we've got this drop leg here. So you can kind of square your machine up manually like so with that jack. It's pretty awesome. And then if you want a spare tire, if you talk to our salesman, Jethro, real nice, say the right words, we'll even throw a spare tire in this spare tire mount right here. Might even fix that bolt, but you don't want it, don't worry about it. Fancy toolbox here. This kind of hides a surprise, like this. We've got some tools. Everything in here is going to come with the machine, including these Allen wrenches. And that's your diesel fuel right there. And right now she's on full. So pretty cool, fancy diamond plate aluminum. I like that. You got the fuel filter up there, secondary fuel filter there. Got a battery in this nice box right here. I like that. Here is the heart of the beast. Now this is a real Caterpillar engine. They are great motors. I don't think anybody can deny that. I think it's a 3-cylinder. I want to say it's 48 horsepower, but don't hold me to it. I don't really know, but it's somewhere in that, say, 45 to 60 horse range. So I think it's turbo. Yeah, it's got a little turbocharger on there. Nice little motors, painted the right color for some of you guys. Then the exhaust, this is real cool here. They got the exhaust and the muffler, and it comes around here, and it feeds out here to keep your pump warm. So that's real nice. That's a good feature there. And then speaking of your pump, you got a 3-section pump with tandem port on there. I believe that's a high-low setup, and they got a fancy valve over there. Again, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's what we got going on. So it'll be fast, and then it'll be slow when it needs to be slow. So pretty nice. And then this thing here is a automatic bar oiler squeezing out device. So what happens is you put pressure in your saw, you get a little squirt of pressure into this cylinder from this hose here, and that forces bar oil out of this tank into this little guy here. That's an adjuster for hot and cold. Then it goes up this line here and eventually makes it to your saw. So there's a little squirt of bar oil every time you run your saw. So that's that's awesome. Bent axis piston motor, gotta love that, respect that. That's a lot of power. Don't know who makes it. Looks pretty nice. So this is gonna cut like a bat out of hell, one would imagine. Cylinder here, this fancy setup. Now, from my understanding on the Dyna, they've got a spring here, but this one doesn't have the spring, but I saw the spring in the toolboxes. So for some reason, the customer took it out. I'm sure it works great, but they just decided to take it out. I think it's called like a soft start spring. Again, I don't really know. I don't build the machine, but pretty nice. So we got that. Sawdust chute, blows sawdust out real nice. And then got this door. You can access the saw pretty nice and easy. They've got fancy tensioner. I don't really know how that works, but big old sprocket there. So you're really going to get some cutting speed out of that 404 chain. And this chain, I've seen better days, not new. Find out the length, I'll throw in a new chain. Can't do that today though. Yeah, so that brings us back around to the other side. We got some stuff over here. Wedge lift, don't think I talked about that. Cylinder underneath there. Pretty simple, straightforward stuff. We got another jack back here. Stabilize it. I bet you there's one on the other side if you look real quick. No, there's not one on the other side. But that's all right, because you got two on the far side, and then on this side you can use a stabilizer leg. So still going to run great. Anyhow, $60,000. If you look what these are new, this is a Dyna 16. I think that's a pretty good deal. The year on this, I think I saw that here. It's got 1,900 hours. And cameraman's pointing somewhere. So he knows what the year is. So we're just going to fold it in. Yep. There it is. It was built in, what's this? Manufacturing date there at the bottom.
12/20/20.
12/20/20. So it's only like less than 4 years old. It's not even fucking preschool yet. So there we go. That's it. Nice machine. We're gonna move her around a little bit, and then we're gonna run some logs through, see what she'll do. We'll probably fill this big old dump trailer I got here. That's a monster trailer. I'm real proud of that guy. One of the biggest ones you can buy. So we're gonna take this machine, fill that trailer, see how fast it does. Call Jethro today. Speak to him nicely. You might get a free tire. Speak to him real nice. You might even knock a few bucks off that $60,000. And no,
You're not getting that spare tire.
Forget free delivery east side of the Mississippi River, and then $500 anywhere west of the Mississippi in the lower 48 USA. Thanks, guys. We'll get her going now. we got it where we want her. So this, turn the key on, and then the screen shows up, says Dyna products right there, pretty cool. Once that comes on, I think the glow plugs are maybe this button here, then it auto starts maybe. No, that's wrong. I think press that, maybe press this. There you go, see that? I don't know what happens to the glow plugs, but they probably fire themselves. So now it's going 1,000 RPM, let's get the conveyor deployed. So it's got these safety bars here. Pop the safety bars off, that's kind of cool. Put that pin back in there. And go around the other side. And yeah, that's good there. So now, how you unfold this is real simple. You let it out real slow. And then that wheel starts rubbing on the ground there. And then let a little slack out. And then you go here, just kind of pull forward. Yep. Up and shut. They come back here. Go down a little bit more. Go back over there. Pull this forward. Yeah. And just keep doing that. Real easy. Now, I only have one wheel on this. I'll have to find another wheel. Keep doing this here. Try not to get yourself in the nut, boys. Yeah. There it goes now. That's all. Just come back here. Pull this up. I can see now it's starting to be long. There. There we go. Works a lot better in person. I know, this is the slick part right here. So now, it's all together. You think, man, I get wrenches and nuts and bolts out. Hell no. You got these big clamps. Really nice. Boom. Hop over your side. Kaboom. That's all there is to it. I get back over this winch. Hit the button. Look at that. That is standing straight up, ready to rock and roll, you know what I mean? Looking pretty good. I'll lift her up here a bit. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's pretty high now. I don't know how high it'll work. We'll go there. Now, safety first, right boys? Got this chain here. Put it on that old clever hook there. And I'll probably put this here. And then get the weight off the winch. Boom. We're in business. We're ready to process some firewood. I'm going to back her up a little bit more, get her closer to that pile, so we'll hop back in the old skid loader. Sounds like it hit something. I guess it did. We're going to get a log trailer, get some wood on this thing. So let's get out. Oh, no, we're down. All right, so we're gonna put logs in the log trailer. Noticed our company barbecues on the back here, and since today is the day before Thanksgiving, we do a barbecue at the end of work on the day before Thanksgiving every year. So I'm just unload this here, and then we'll get back to it. Here, I want to show you what you can really do. So I got some straight stuff to see the pure speed, and I got a couple of minorly tricky stuff, nothing crazy, but you know, so I could dig out of that pile in a hurry there. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I had one of my outriggers in a hole. I was getting sketchy real fast. So now we gotta get this live deck down. There's the valve right here. We do, oh, wrong way. Yeah.
Pinned in.
It's pinned in. Look at that. It's pinned in. My God. All right. You think that? Hey, I like that. They got all cable tied together so you can't lose your pins. Something like that. All right, there we go. He's coming down. Nice. That's pretty easy. Boy, did I throw that trailer? I sure as hell did. All right, next. Okay, you got a pin here. I think that pin goes in there. That's pretty easy. Yep. There we go, man. I think I pull this pin. And I will drop it down. Oh, there we go. Look at that. He's lined up. Doesn't get any better than that, boys. All right, now. Okay, so I got a pin here. Yeah, there we go. And that goes here. Move that into place. Right, maybe. If I'm lucky. Oh, found the hole. All right. Pull this pin out. Oh yeah. Kaboom. There we go. Didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, and then the final one, not the place to do these pins here. But we'll do that, don't you? There we go. You gotta turn around this camera here. See what we did the camera guy. See this here? That wasn't there before I just did that to him. So yeah, my bad. I think all we gotta do is throw the logs on. I got my engine hood up. Let's close that, you know. Get these logs thrown around here real quick. clicking this rabbit here makes the engine go faster. Yeah, there it goes. Auto goes full, maybe. 18, 2, yeah. You press one time, bam. It goes to the operating speed. 2,800 RPM, that's pretty fast. It's screaming right there. Alright, now this here, that is just your conveyor speed. See it slowly starting to move. The more you press it in, the faster it goes. That's full speed there. I like that. You see that you run. Let it go all the way down. Alright, so now, stop playing up, let it fly. Look against the coil, so we're good. Alright, so now, that's not easy. Alright, so we're good. There it goes. Backwards on that. And stop. Woo! Button, and it'll slow down all the way to idle in one hit. So you got it's all out or it's idle. Nope, now it goes to 19. This is kind of like doing some small stuff. You're right at 19. Hit the throttle again, and it should go to idle, which is about 900. There we go. So I'll let it just sit there for a bit. I'll turn my conveyor off. Alright, so start. Alright, turn it off. Now, what's happening there, I got a dull chain, I'm pretty sure. That's why it's cutting not good. You can see I've got real fine powder. So I'm going to try to figure out the length of that there chain and then see if I can get a new one or sharpen that one. Looks like there's plenty of life left on those teeth. So we'll continue this either later this afternoon or tomorrow. But for now, Dyna 16, $60,000 with a sharp chain. Once I find one, we can throw an extra one in. Free delivery, east side of the Mississippi. $500 anywhere west of the Mississippi in the lower 48. Talk to Jethro real nice. You might throw in a free spare tire.
still no.
Talk to him real nice, like I mean, treat him like a king. He might even give you a few bucks off. So 60,000 Dyna 16. It's a 2020, 1900 hours, 3-cylinder cat diesel. Hell of a machine right there. Big old conveyor like that. Really can't go wrong. Thanks for watching.